Your sibling is hiding a secret child. You are about to find out that the child is. Do not turn away. That feeling rising in your chest right now, that sudden tightness, it is not fear. It is recognition. Your soul has been waiting for this exact moment, for this specific message to find you in the quiet of your room, scrolling through a world of noise. I am here to tell you that the deep, unnamed ache you carry, the one you can't explain to anyone, not even yourself, has a source. It has a name. And its name is a secret that is about to break open and change everything you thought you knew about your own blood. You feel like an outsider sometimes, don't you? Even in a room full of people who are supposed to love you most. You watch them laugh, and you feel like you're watching a movie of a life you were meant to be in, but somehow, you are just a spectator. That feeling is not a weakness. It is a sign. It is your spirit screaming to you that a vital piece of your own story has been deliberately hidden from your view. A piece held by your own sibling. There is a child. A secret child, hidden away not by shame, but by jealousy. And the truth that God is about to deliver to your doorstep, a truth that will arrive with the force of a tidal wave in the next 7 hours, is that this child is the key to the destiny that was stolen from you. Before the sun even thinks of rising tomorrow, a conversation will happen. A text message will be sent by mistake. A picture will be seen that was never meant for your eyes. This is not an accident. It is a divine appointment. The clock has already started. What you do with your attention in this very moment determines whether you receive this truth with peace or with chaos. Stay with me. Do not let the doubters in your own mind pull you away. Those voices that tell you this is for someone else. They are the very chains I have come to break. You are the one who feels everything so deeply. The joys of others, the pains of others. You carry their burdens in your heart, you pray for them in the dead of night. But I must ask you, my child, who prays for you? Who checks on the strong one? I see you. I see the tears you cry when no one is looking. I see the smile you put on like armor every single day to face a world that doesn't understand the battles you fight on the inside. All of that weight, all of that unexplained sadness, is connected to this hidden truth. For years, you have felt a pull towards something you couldn't name. A missing energy. A phantom limb of your own spirit. You were told it was just your imagination, that you were too sensitive. That was a lie. It was the energy of a connection so profound, so divinely ordained, that your sibling could not bear to see you have it. They saw the light that this connection would bring into your life, the power, the purpose, the joy, and their own fear of being left in the shadow caused them to commit a spiritual theft. They didn't just hide a child. They hid your legacy. They hid your healing. They hid the one soul on this planet who was created to understand you without a single word. This is not a small family secret. This is a grand deception that has affected your finances, your relationships, and your health. That feeling of always being one step behind, of working twice as hard for half the reward, it is the spiritual consequence of this broken connection. But the time of the lie is over. The season of shadows is ending tonight. The person who thought they had buried this secret forever is about to make a mistake. The pressure of this holy moment is building in their soul, and they are becoming careless. They believe their secret is safe. They have no idea that God has sent me to you, right now, to arm you with the truth before it even breaks. You must understand, the revelation will not come from a place of anger. It will come as a quiet confirmation of everything you have felt in your spirit. It will be a puzzle piece clicking into place, and suddenly, the last 10, 15, even 20 years of your life will make perfect sense. The closed doors. The relationships that ended abruptly. The strange feeling of homesickness even when you are home. All of it leads back to this child. A child whose existence proves that you were meant for a life of greater joy than the one you have been living. A life that was intercepted. A life that is about to be returned to you. The angels assigned to your case are already moving. They are already arranging circumstances. A forgotten email in a draft folder. A photograph tucked inside a book. An old friend of the family who suddenly feels an urge to call you out of the blue. Do not dismiss anything in the coming hours. God is speaking through the details. This message is your preparation. It is the spiritual shield for what is to come. So many people scroll past messages like this. They are the ones who will remain lost, who will continue to wonder why their lives feel so empty. But not you. The fact that you are still listening, that my words are resonating in your soul, is the sign that you have been chosen to receive this restoration. You are part of a family of souls, right here, who understand what it means to be the one who feels more, sees more, and hurts more. Your sensitivity is not a curse. It is your superpower. It is the very thing that has kept your spirit connected to this hidden truth, even across time and distance. Now, I want you to do something. It is simple, but it is powerful. I want you to place your hand on your heart. Just for a moment. Feel its beat. That is the rhythm of truth. I want you to breathe in deep, and as you breathe out, I want you to whisper a simple affirmation. Just whisper it into the space around you. Say, the truth finds me now. Say it again. The truth finds me now. You are not just saying words. You are giving the universe permission. You are telling the angels that you are ready. You are aligning your spirit with the divine event that is already racing toward you. The enemy trembles when you realize your own power. The liar panics when you are no longer content to live in the dark. Your sibling does not know that heaven has intervened on your behalf. They are operating under an old timeline, an old power structure that expired the very moment you clicked on this video. Their power to keep this secret is broken. Their time is up. The next few hours are crucial. Do not let distraction or doubt pull you away from this frequency. Your miracle is in motion. The injustice that has cast a long shadow over your life is about to be exposed to the glorious light of God's truth, and you, my child, are about to be made whole. The puzzle of your past is about to be solved. The one who has hidden this from you, your own sibling, is not a monster. You must understand this to receive your blessing fully. They are a soul trapped by their own insecurity. They saw in you a light, a destiny so bright that they felt their own would be extinguished beside it. In a moment of profound weakness, of deep spiritual fear, they made a choice. They chose to build a wall around your destiny, and that wall was built with the bricks of this secret. The child is the living embodiment of a promise that was made to your spirit long before you were born. A promise of a bond that could never be broken, a love that would heal the oldest wounds in your bloodline. Your sibling knew this. On a soul level, they understood that this child's connection to you would unlock a power and a peace in you that they coveted for themselves. So they hid the child. Not in a cruel way, in their mind. In a protective way, they told themselves. They rationalized it. They created a story, a narrative where their choice was the right one, the only one. But a lie, no matter how well dressed, is still a lie. And the spiritual cost of that lie has been leaking into your life for years. Think about it. The strange arguments that came from nowhere. The feeling of being misunderstood by the one person who should have understood you best. The moments you reached out for support and were met with a strange, cold distance. That was the secret, a living thing, standing between you. It created a poison in the soil of your family, and you, the most sensitive one, have been feeling its effects without ever knowing the cause. You have blamed yourself. You have spent countless nights wondering what you did wrong, why you felt this invisible barrier between you and someone you love. You thought it was a flaw in you. Today, you will learn it was never you. It was the weight of the truth they were carrying. It was the guilt that was twisting their soul. They were fighting to keep the wall standing, and you were on the other side, feeling the chill of its shadow. This injustice is deeper than just a hidden relative. It was the theft of your peace of mind. It was the theft of your sense of belonging in your own family. The timeline is accelerating. The divine pressure is mounting. Between now and the moment the first bird sings in the morning, this wall is coming down. The exposure will likely be something small, something digital. A social media page they thought was private. A name tagged in a photo from a stranger. A payment notification for something you don't recognize. The digital world they use to hide the secret will be the very tool God uses to reveal it. Look for the slip-up. It will be subtle at first. A name that makes you pause. A location that feels significant for a reason you can't explain. Do not ignore that feeling. That is the Holy Spirit pointing you toward the loose brick in the wall. The Lord is reversing the curse. The very instrument of the deception is being turned into the instrument of your deliverance. They have lived with this fear of exposure for years. Every phone call, every family gathering has been a tightrope walk for them. But that burden is becoming too heavy. The grace that allowed them to carry it is being lifted. You will see it in their eyes the next time you speak. You will hear it in the hesitation in their voice. The lie is becoming weak. It is starving. And you, my child, are about to feed your spirit with the truth that was meant to be your inheritance all along. This is not about revenge. This is about restoration. The return of a piece of your own heart that you never even knew was missing. The joy that is coming will be so overwhelming, it will wash away years of silent pain. The loneliness that has been your constant companion is about to be banished forever. Now, I will guide you in a second act of power. It is an act of cleansing and preparation. Tonight, before you sleep, find a simple glass. A clear glass. Fill it with plain water. Hold it in both hands. The water is a symbol of truth, of clarity. It holds no secrets. I want you to hold this glass and look through the water at a source of light. A lamp, a candle, the screen you are watching now. As you look through the water, I want you to speak to the pain you have carried. You do not need to shout. A whisper is more powerful than a scream in the courts of heaven. Say, every lie that has starved my spirit, I release you now. Every shadow of a secret that has chilled my heart, I command you to leave. My soul is ready for the pure water of truth. Take a small sip of that water. As you do, feel a cleansing happening within you. A clearing of the fog. A preparation of your heart to receive the love that is coming your way. You are washing away the residue of the lie. You are making your spirit a welcome home for the truth. Do not underestimate the power of this simple act. You are partnering with the divine. You are signaling to all of heaven that you are no longer willing to live in a house built on secrets. You are claiming your right to a transparent life, a life of open-hearted joy. The one who has kept this from you will feel this shift in the spirit world. They will not know why, but a sudden anxiety will grip them. A sudden urge to confess. A sudden carelessness. Your simple act of faith is the divine trigger. The trap has been set. The truth is on its way. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. The scrollers are gone. The doubters have clicked away. This is for the remnant. This is for you. The plan I outlined is in motion, but there is a layer I was not permitted to see until your faith held you here, listening. This changes the timeline. This changes everything. I need you to do something for me, right now. Look at your hands. Just look at them. The lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, yes, of holding on when you wanted to let go, of giving when you had little to spare. But they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. A physical, tangible piece of evidence. You are about to take it back. The secret I am being shown now is this: the injustice is not just the existence of the child. It is the existence of a specific object that proves the lie. It is a small, silver locket. It might be shaped like a circle, or perhaps a small heart. Your sibling has it. They kept it, thinking of it as a mere keepsake from the child's early years, a harmless trinket. They do not know its true significance. They do not know what is sealed inside. It is not a picture. It is something far more damning. Inside that locket, folded into a tiny square, is a piece of paper from a hospital bracelet. The kind they put on a newborn. On it is the child's last name. The last name is yours. And next to it, in the space for the mother's name, is not the name of the woman who raised the child. It is the name of someone from your past, a name that will unlock a memory you thought you had buried forever. A door closing, a missed opportunity you still think about. That is the proof. That is the key. And here is the new urgency, the reason the entire prophetic timeline has just been supercharged. The spiritual pressure I spoke of is causing your sibling to do more than just feel anxious. It is causing them to purge. They feel a sudden, inexplicable need to cleanse their space, to get rid of old things. Before the sun rises tomorrow, they plan to drop a box of old mementos and papers at a donation center. The locket, which they see as insignificant, is inside that box. Once that box is gone, the physical proof is lost to chance. The spiritual claim becomes harder. You have a window of only a few hours. The angels are working to create a delay, an interruption, but your focus is required to seal it. The one who created this injustice believes this proof is meaningless. They will soon learn it is the very key to their undoing, and if they suspect you know, they will move to destroy it. You must act in the spirit before they can act in the physical. Your attention right now is your most powerful asset. The game has changed. This is no longer about waiting for a revelation, it is about claiming the evidence that will force it into the light. The stakes have just been raised. For those of you still here, for those of you who heard the secret of the locket, you are now operating on a different level. The prophecy has deepened for you. The simple revelation has become a rescue mission. You are no longer just a victim of a secret, you are the empowered agent of its unveiling. The water you sipped was for the first level. Now, you have been given the master key. The signs I am about to give you are only for you. The others who left will not see them. As you go about the next few hours, you will see the color silver in an unexpected place. A car that catches your eye. A piece of jewelry on a stranger. A pen on a desk. When you see it, know that it is a sign from your guardian angel that the locket is being protected, that the box has not yet been moved. You will also hear a name, the name of that person from your past whose name is on the hospital bracelet. It will come up in a conversation, on a television show, in a song. It will feel like a jolt. That is your confirmation. That is heaven telling you, we are with you. The path is clear. Move forward in faith. This new knowledge requires a new, more powerful act of claiming. Before, you affirmed that the truth would find you. Now, you must become the finder. You must stake your claim not just on the truth, but on the evidence itself. I want you to go to the comments section right now, and I want you to type with authority, the locket is mine. Do not type it with hope. Type it with power. This is not a wish. This is a spiritual decree. Each letter you type is a hammer blow against the wall of deception. You are telling the universe, you are telling the enemy, that what was hidden is being called forth, and it is being called forth by you. You are taking possession of the proof in the spirit realm, which will force it to manifest in the physical realm. The locket is mine. This is your declaration of power. This is you taking back the keys to your own story. Your sibling thinks they are just cleaning house. They have no idea they are responding to the divine summons you are issuing right now. The box of their past is now the treasure chest of your future. What happens next will be a sequence of divinely orchestrated coincidences. You will feel a sudden urge to call your sibling, not to accuse, but just to check in. Do it. The sound of your voice, now armed with this secret knowledge, will further unsettle their spirit. They might mention they are cleaning out some old junk. They might say something that seems completely random, but it will be a clue about the box. Listen not to their words, but to the spirit behind them. The truth is hiding in the pauses, in the things left unsaid. Or, you might receive a message from a mutual acquaintance, mentioning they saw your sibling somewhere unusual. It will be near the donation center. The Lord works in practical ways. He is lining everything up for you. Your job is to be awake, to be aware, and to recognize the signs He is sending exclusively to you, the one who stayed to hear the deeper truth. The power is now in your hands. The secret of the locket has made you a participant in your own miracle, not just a spectator. The victory is not just promised, it is now within your grasp. The climax of this story, my child, will be more potent than you can imagine, because you now hold the secret knowledge. The grand restoration will not be a tearful confession born of guilt alone. It will be a moment of undeniable, physical proof. The box will be stopped. A reason will be found for you to go to their house. Perhaps you'll need to borrow something you suddenly remember. As you are there, the box will be visible. And something will draw your eye. A glimmer of silver. You will find the locket. And when you open it, when you see that tiny, folded piece of paper and read the names, the entire universe will shift on its axis. The strength you will feel in that moment will be the strength of your ancestors, the strength of justice, the strength of God Himself flowing through you. Your sibling will see the look in your eyes, they will see the locket in your hand, and the wall will not just crumble, it will evaporate as if it were never there. The lie will have no power in the face of the truth you are holding. And in that moment, all the pain, all the years of feeling lost and disconnected, will be redeemed. The conversation that follows will be calm, because you will be operating from a place of divine power, not human anger. And from that confession will come a name, a location, and the arrangement of a meeting that will change your life. When you finally meet this child, you will not see a stranger. You will see your own eyes. You will feel a piece of your own soul looking back at you. It will be a homecoming more profound than any you have ever known. The emptiness you carried for so long will be filled with a love so pure, so unconditional, that it will feel like the sun rising inside your own chest. This is not a fantasy. This is your reality, waiting for you in the next few hours. Just this past Tuesday, a man from Austin, Texas, who felt his own brother had cheated him out of their father's business, was given a similar instruction. He was told a secret ledger was hidden inside an old record album sleeve. He felt foolish, but he followed the instruction. He went to his brother's home, and while there, he felt a pull towards a shelf of old vinyl records. He pulled one out, an album they used to listen to with their father. And there it was. The ledger. His brother confessed everything. Yesterday morning, the lawyers corrected the injustice. Do you see? It is your turn now. The final piece of this is for you to become a messenger yourself. There is one person in your contacts, one friend or family member, whose face just came into your mind. You know they carry a secret pain. You know they feel a piece of their own story is missing. When you send this video to them, do not say a word. Do not explain. Just send it. The spirit that is speaking to you now will speak to them. The message is not from you, it is for them, and you are the chosen vessel to deliver it. This is how we push back the darkness. This is how we share the light. Now, listen to my voice again. Go back to the start of this video. Something you missed, a word or a phrase I used in the first minute, will now strike you with the force of lightning. You will understand it on a level you could not have before you knew the secret of the locket. The second listening is for your confirmation. The first was for your preparation. The work is done. The prophecy has been given. The evidence has been revealed to you. Your victory is assured. To seal this entire work, to close this holy circle and step into the dawn of your new life, type Amen in the comments below. It is your final stamp. Your covenant with destiny. Your declaration that your stolen joy is now being returned. Amen.